Recently, Def Noodles has been on a tirade, insinuating Papa Gut is a pedophile by tweeting, "Motherfucker got famous on TikTok for, quote, joking, end quote, about fucking 14-year-old girls." This joke would probably be fine on its own, but he put joking in quotations, which obviously implies Papa Gut was not joking about fucking kids, but was actually fucking kids. Def has clarified that him putting quotes around the word joking was not to imply Papa was a pedo, but honestly, the intention does not matter because literally everyone perceived it as him calling Papa a pedo. People such as Young Crip Daddy, Repzilla, Repsion, and Nick Diorio. Now it'd be one thing if Def Noodle just made a poor taste joke, it was misinterpreted, and once he realized, he took the tweet down and apologized. But no, he stands his ground and doubles down that he had good intentions. Now of course during a Twitter space, people pointed out the hypocrisy of him suing Keemstar for a similar joke, but Def Noodles of course had a god-awful rebut.
I'm pretty sure you've already covered this because I believe Keemstar came up here at one point or whatever. Aren't you doing the same thing Keemstar did with you?
So let me explain the difference about this again. I should
The
be.
biggest difference is you tagged the FBI, my dude.
So let me explain this once, because we already talked about this in fragments.
Okay.
So the difference between, the only reason why I'm discussing it is because I've said this in videos before, right? So there's a very clear difference between what I did and what Keemstar did, right? What Keemstar did is he knowingly and maliciously, according to a confession of his, published this information, right? He published it on an account that from the banner, it says the most trusted name in social media interactions or whatever. He said this numerous times throughout the years that he is also a person who's literally put people in jail as a result of these accusations, right? Of putting out accusations. Keemstar has a track record of putting out these allegations in a serious manner and getting results out of it, right? He published that tweet with there's no indication whatsoever within the context that it's a joke. In fact, if you look at hashtag drama alert, you will find 99.9% of the tweets that are under that hashtag are tweets relating to breaking news and serious news. Now, to contrast that, my account, you can go as far back as 2.5 years ago from an interview that I did where I told this, I told the Vulture, I said, I'm doing a parody news show. I'm essentially parodying Keemstar, Perez Hilton, other independent news personalities on the internet. So go to my banner. It says a comedian. Have a track record of talking about the context of it being my show being a joke. Also, saying that somebody looks like a pedophile isn't an accusation.
Now you can see at the end of the clip here, Def completely strawmans the argument by pointing to an obvious joke he made earlier. No one was mad about you saying he looked like a pedo. People were mad about this tweet where you obviously imply Papa's a pedo by putting joking in quotations. Now on to the main point. Def does understand that Keemstar tweets have literally never put anyone in jail. If Keem wanted to put someone in jail, he would obviously take it to his biggest platform, Drama Alert. Also, within the context of the time frame of which this tweet was made, it was an obvious joke. Because Def was well known for falsely reporting pedo stories at that time, so it makes sense why Def would wait so long to file a lawsuit so people would actually forget the meaning behind this tweet. And finally, Def can claim he's a comedian and not a reporter all he wants, but he does report on actual news every day. Whether Def likes it or not, people come to him on Twitter for actual news, because he reports on actual news all the time. And through like 5 minutes of looking, I found 4 random people who took Def's report on Papa seriously. Now Def has enforced that throughout this whole story that he had no bad intentions with the tweet, but honestly that doesn't fucking matter when you're doing actual reputational damage to Papa Gut. We have no way of knowing how many people just saw that tweet and scrolled by. And now if those people see Papa Gut anywhere else, will probably avoid interaction with him because they think he's a pedo. Anywho, that's all I've got to say, man. Peace.